What's the key to playing clean basketball like that against a team like that?
Pick on Tyler Hero and take care of the ball. Don't play in tight spaces. And pick on their weak defenders. Go at them.
I mean, it's cool. At the end of the day, it's competitive. But somebody who doesn't play defense shouldn't be talking either. He don't play any defense. We'll see that tomorrow.
First of all, you don't say that.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
You can say it, but you got to play.
Yeah, you got to play.
You're right about that.
Okay.
Well, Darius Garland may not have played in Game 3 against the Heat, and maybe he should have not said what he said, but I mean, the Cavs are just clearly the more dominant team. The Heat just have no answers for the Cavs right now, and the defense has been suffocating. The offense and ball movement has been exquisite, the Cavs look like championship contenders, and I think everyone is finally starting to realize that. It really is a different guy that steps up every single game. In Game 1, Deandre Hunter was super quiet with no points, but then in this game he had 19 and was a major factor offensively. Jarrett Allen was a beast all over the place in this game, scoring his playoff career high 22 points on an ultra efficient 8 of 9 shooting, and really, the Cavs just made life impossible on the Heat after the first 5 minutes. They took the energy out of the stadium, they made the Heat's body language go down, and the Heat could not get themselves an open look without exerting all their energy to save their lives. And the recipe for the Cavs this series really has been to keep things within range out of the gates. Usually the Heat would score the first few points and build up a small lead, and then the Cavs would start to heat up and get going, and a cavalanche would happen, and then it was wraps after that. In this video, I want to talk all about how the Cavs just picked apart the Miami Heat, what players showed up, and now I want to start looking ahead to the second round as well. But before I begin, if you are planning on going to any playoff games over the next few weeks, or you are planning on getting NFL tickets, I know the Browns just picked Shedeur Sanders. If you create an account at Vivid Seats and are a first-time user, I have the perfect deal for you. With code PREMIER20, you can get $20 off any order of $200 or more, and that's pretty much what sports tickets go for these days anyways, so you might as well take advantage of this offer. Again, the code is PREMIER20 to get $20 off your order at Vivid Seats. The link and code will also be listed in my description and in the comments. Now back to the video. Alright, so the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Miami Heat in Game 3, 124-87. This game was close for about a solid 8 minutes, but as soon as Jerome and Deandre Hunter checked into the game off the bench, the Cavs went on that 18-point run to pretty much wrap this series up. Charles Barkley talked about why when the Cavs got Hunter in that trade with Atlanta, he thought the Cavs were the new team to beat in the East. Now, I'm not sure if he actually thought that and was just saying that because of how he picked the Heat twice to win in this series, but he definitely was right about that statement because Hunter just brings so much to this team and it's obvious. I don't have to say it on this channel to make that clear. Let's break down some footage from this game to see how the Cavs really were so successful. So first off right here, Max Strus has the ball in the corner, and like I said, the Cavs offense right out the gate for the first 5 minutes did kind of struggle to get going, but Max Strus is so good at getting the balls to the bigs. He goes left, Jarrett Allen sets the screen and rolls, and then with his left hand, Max Strus throws a crispy bounce pass right into the breadbasket of Jarrett Allen, and he throws the hammer down. This is just pretty and simple basketball. I could watch this play all day. And Jarrett Allen was so good in this game at being an enforcer, and we needed him to be that in this playoffs, and so far, so good, but obviously the real tests are about to come. Moving on, this play right here was so beautiful because it started with a block on the defensive end to create a good opportunity on offense. Jerome drives in, he penetrates the defense, and then Deandre Hunter cuts, easy pass, easy dunk, beautiful basketball, and I think the Heat at this point just knew that it was over for them because the Cavs offense was flowing and they were just getting everything they wanted. Now here, this is why I think the Cavs really can win a championship because, like I've said all season, Donovan Mitchell hasn't had to be the guy, and he has guys that can bail him out of situations when he gets stuck. Max Strus, Jerome, Hunter, all those guys have been so huge this season, and right here, as you can see, Donovan Mitchell kind of loses his dribble, but he just dumps it off to Max Strus once he gets the double team, who's ready to shoot right over the top and drains it with no issue. That is just great basketball right there to end the first quarter. I've actually kind of been really shocked all series long with how bad the Heat's defense on Max Strus has been, considering that he played for them in coach spell. I feel like they would know how to guard him, but it just hasn't been the case. Andrew Wiggins has been getting exposed all series long. Now here, Ty Jerome has the ball, leading the Cavs in transition, and you can just see that defenses are finally starting to adjust to him, but Ty Jerome has also been adjusting right back. You can tell that he spends hours and hours in the film room, because normally this would be a floater, but Bam Adebayo decides to step up and kind of cut him off, so he throws the lob to Jarrett Allen for the easy 2 points, and that is why Ty Jerome really is one of the best players on this team and has been all year. Just efficiency-wise, numbers-wise, his per 36, he really is that guy, and it's so good that he can't come off the bench because he wins that battle every time against opposing benches. He's a starter caliber player and everyone knows it. Now here, Sam Merrill leads the break, and Tyler Hero is well aware that he can pull it. He did it in game 2, but Jarrett Allen just cuts to the basket and Bam Adebayo doesn't even bother following him stride for stride, so that's just an easy dunk. It's lazy defense, it really is, and the Cavs have taken advantage of it all series long, and that's why it was so funny that the Heat decided they wanted to talk smack back and address the Darius Garland thing. They should have just let it fly under the radar because they're getting exposed this series. The Cavs are miles better than them. It's not even close. And in terms of the second round, which it's pretty clear the Cavs are going to be advancing to it, I honestly am not scared of the Bucks or the Pacers. I think the Pacers are streaky. They could probably win 1 or 2 games if they have a good night, but the Cavs have had the Bucks number over the last 3 years. They are just a bad matchup. They're a matchup nightmare for them. Giannis can't really do anything on Jarrett Allen and Mobley, so honestly, if the Cavs face the Bucks, I think it's Cavs in 5. Not too worried there. Getting into the numbers from this game, Evan Mobley played 31 minutes. He had 19 points with 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He impacted the game in so many phases. He was an efficient 8 of 13 from the field. He was +8 and +, and he was 2 of 4 from behind the arc, which is huge for the spacing. Sam Merrill played 19 minutes. He didn't get a lot of looks, so I'm not going to judge him scoring 0 points. Donovan Mitchell played 29. He had 13 points with 2 rebounds. He didn't really have to be Superman in this game. He didn't really have to be a superhero in this game. He was 4 of 14, struggled a little bit from the field, but nonetheless, it didn't matter because the Cavs were just so dominant. Max Strus played 31 minutes. He had 18, 9, and 5, and was +18 in terms of plus minus, and was 7 of 13 from the field, 4 of 9 from behind the arc. And then Jarrett Allen had one of his best games of his career as a Cleveland Cavalier. He had 22 and 10 on 8 of 9 shooting and was +20. And he just impacted the game defensively so much, even though it didn't show up on the box score. And then in terms of the bench, yep, you guessed it, Ty Jerome and Deandre Hunter made the biggest impact. Hunter played 28 minutes. He had 21, 4, and 3, and then Ty Jerome had 13, 3, and 11. Jalen Tyson also played 5 garbage time minutes, and he scored 7 points, so that's great to see for him. Always love to see him be successful, especially on this stage, because he's just a good kid. So yeah, this was just a dominant performance by the Cleveland Cavaliers from start to finish. The Heat are done. They are out of it. Their body language is just cooked. I think it's Cavs in 4. Easy sweep. We will find out tomorrow. I apologize for getting this video out to you guys so late. I know it's the day after, but nonetheless, here's what some of the guys had to say in their post-game interviews.
Dre, this one seemed like Miami, it was a struggle for them offensively to start this game and to close this game. How did you play with the defensive force that you guys did from opening to tonight?
I mean, that was a focus for us. We wanted to come out aggressive, especially on the defensive end. We knew they were going to try to punch first, hit first, especially being down 2-0. But I think we did a good job coming out with energy today.
That's really all I got for this video. Let me know what you thought about this game and this win in the comments below. Thank you all so much if you made it to this point. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and let me know what you would like to see next. And until then, I will see you all later.